Tonight, cleanup is underway in the Pearl District after demonstrators tried to create an autonomous zone.
And this morning, Portland police declared a civil disturbance as protesters camped outside what they believe to be Mayor Ted Wheeler's residence.
Jacqueline Abad on the scene for that cleanup. And Jacqueline, they had dragged a lot of items into the street to create the zone already?
Yeah, Dan, Jeff, well, the area near 10th and Gleason is back open. Cleanup crews are out here for a few hours as they remove things like mattresses and fencing. You can see that cleanup is still underway here near Flanders and 10th. We've seen people trying to clean up some of the graffiti on the side of the buildings. Today, I also spoke with residents who say they heard chanting for most of the night who live in this area. And when they got up this morning, other than some of the graffiti, things were back to normal. In an attempt to make an autonomous zone in the Pearl, demonstrators dragged pallets and fencing and even pitched tents. Residents nearby watched as several hundred people gathered.
We actually saw a bunch of people running down where our street is, and there was actually a porta potty for construction workers outside our place. So we saw people carrying off with that.
Some demonstrators called it the Patrick Kimmons Autonomous Zone. Kimmons was a black man who was shot and killed by police in 2018. The investigation into his death revealed Kimmons shot two others during a fight before officers fired at him. Last night, residents say it was mostly peaceful, but police were concerned about safety when someone was seen with a gun. And it wasn't until around 5 o'clock this morning when police declared a civil disturbance and told residents to shelter in place.
An autonomous zone was not established last night successfully, and the Police Bureau did a tremendous job of coming in with a very solid plan and creating safety for this neighborhood.
One person was arrested, and a majority of the people down here ended up leaving. That's when the cleanup started to get underway. We even saw Mayor Ted Wheeler cleaning up the neighborhood, picking up trash. He says he supports peaceful demonstrations, but does not want an autonomous zone in Portland.
I absolutely do not support that. And I do believe it's a distraction from the larger movement, which is to support and uplift black voices in our community.
Now, at the moment, we have not seen demonstrators gathering back out here in the Pearl District. Now, I also spoke with a number of residents who say that they thought it was a good idea that Portland police waited to break up the crowd until this morning. I also reached out to Portland police to see if they plan on patrolling this area tonight, but they told me they could not talk about their tactics or their strategies. Reporting live in the Pearl District, Jacqueline Abad, KOIN 6 News.
So we'll see what happens tonight. Jacqueline, thank you.